Hello everyone! Today is a different kind of video. Today I'm discussing my opinions on Five Nights at Freddy's 1. My opinions on this game, I have mixed opinions. It's pretty involved for a game that literally has no movement at all. And for 2014, I think this was a good game of its time. But there are a few things that I personally don't like. I don't like the inclusion of I don't really like the inclusion of both Bonnie and Chica being able to move on night 1. Because you have 5 nights in total. And Chica and Bonnie could have been separated to night 1 and night 2, and Foxy was a night 3, and Freddy was a night 4. Then they would all be active on night 5. And yeah, my opinions are definitely mixed on this one. Like, it's a good game, but it could be better. I mean, considering all it has you do is pretty much just sit in an office chair. All it does is have you sit in an office chair. And that might be annoying for some people who actually want to be able to move around. And this game also sparked a lot of hoaxes. Just a lot of fake animatronics and other things for the games. In FNAF 1, there's a Photoshop or something of Sparky the dog in the parts and service room. And I'm not saying this is real or fake. I haven't fully done my research. And some people said the endo could look up at the camera on top of everything else. I don't fully know if that's right or wrong. Yeah. I don't fully know anything. But, you see, there are a lot of things that I like about this game. I like the aspect of having to sit there. I like the aspect of, having to sit and wait for the night to end. And, there's actually pressure being put on you. You don't want to die. And other than that, I like the door mechanics. I like the light mechanics. And I think the poster, having a boop, just having that little nose, is adorable. I always boop that for luck when I play. But having completed the game at least one other time, having completed the game at least once, that is what I like. Another thing about it is I do like that the fan doesn't take up power. The fan doesn't take up power, and also Bonnie and Chica go a bit easy on the first night. They don't always get right to your door, and they only move at around 1 or 2 a.m. Whereas on all the other nights, they start moving at least 12. Maybe halfway through 1. And another thing I think should always be a thing, this is something that I don't fully like. I think with Foxy, they might have been able to make him an all the time active, like Bonnie and Chica. So instead of it being Chica, it's Foxy. So then you only have to worry about one door. And then on night 2, Chica starts coming, which could lead to you needing to shut the other door. But other than that, that's some of my major opinions. One thing I really like is that as soon as FNAF 1 came out, the inclusion of lore that actually existed. And the posters, the missing children's posters. The missing children's posters were a cool inclusion. The animatronics already having the idea that they're possessed is already a good thing. And also the community that FNAF sparked. It sparked YouTubers such as Markiplier. What's another one? Markiplier, Daco, Jacksepticeye, Corey X Kenshin. It sparked a really popular community. And among those people in the community are really memorable people. People that you would always remember no matter what. Like, we're all gonna remember Markiplier for that one quote that I'm not gonna say. I think we all know it. But I would just like to say, another great thing about the FNAF community that FNAF 1 did spark was the creation of FNAF fan games. There are really good FNAF fan games out there, such as Those Nights at Fredbear's and Five Nights at Freddy's in real time. And a lot of other games, like a lot of other FNAF fan games, like the Glitched Attraction. And not only the Glitched Attraction, there's also the Killer in Purple, which came because of the FNAF lore. And there's just a lot of things I really like about this series. But my opinions on FNAF 1. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a solid 7. It's not the best game. Like, it's definitely not a game that I just get on if I was bored. FNAF 1 is just that game that I'll play. I'll play it for fun. I would never play FNAF if I was just bored. Or if I couldn't sleep. But FNAF is definitely just that one game that I will always remember as a game that I would love to play. But see, mixed opinions doesn't matter. You could like FNAF. I like FNAF, and you might not like FNAF. But that doesn't mean everyone doesn't have to like FNAF. If you don't like it, that's fine. You might not fully understand it. Not everybody does understand it. And that's the thing. Well, I would love to go into just more depth, but the podcast is gonna need to end soon. I'm just being honest. It's gonna need to end soon, so I'm just gonna put it straight. I'm just gonna say it straight up. I like the game. I love the game. The game is just, it's always gonna go down as that one game that can and will be remembered. Thanks to the community and the people that helped make the community what it is. So, see you later, Poke Crew. Goodbye.